Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for December 16 to December 31st, 2019. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Now, Virgo, I've already shuffled and I'm laying out your spread. We're going to be using the Celtic cross. Happy holidays to all of you in this month of December. And we're going to get into your reading and see what you got going on. Okay, let me just position the cards so that you can see them and see what I see. Do you see what I see? Okay, that looks so much better. All right, let's get into this. Now, Virgo, at the bottom, you do have this Ace of Wands. So with this Ace of Wands here, I feel like this is you looking to initiate something. For some of you, you're looking to initiate something in order to try to bring something to an end by the skull being here. But with this Ace of Wands, there's the focus to recenter, to have a new start, to take the lead with something. There may be some sort of new concept, or you're looking to have some sort of new investment or new ambition, a new situation happen with this Ace of Wands. But this here is fire energy, your spirit, your inspiration. So there could be something you're excited about, or you're going on impulse with, or you're looking to make some sort of impact in some way, or you're looking to stimulate a situation with this Ace of Wands. And underneath the Ace of Wands, there is the Five of Cups. So this is regarding something that you're experiencing some sort of emotional loss around, or that you're not happy with, or you may feel very upset, and you perhaps are looking to see how to recover or salvage in a situation that you're not feeling. Now, your feelings, Virgo, is you have free. So this is either your feeling that you are, the emotion you're experiencing, or the emotion you want to experience. And that is free, liberated, independent, unburdened. Okay? So this is your emotion that you are experiencing or that you want to experience. So there's something that's going on that you want to move away from, or something that you perhaps feel um, caged by, or that it may be caging you in, and you don't want that. You want to be free. You don't want to be bound to something. Um, you want to be liberated from something that you're experiencing, or you feel you are about to experience, and you're looking to see what you can initiate with this Ace of Wands to change it. Now, your main theme and focus, you have two cards that came out. And the first one is sad memories. Can you see that? So with sad memories, you could be experiencing a measure of nostalgia, experiencing regret, or there's something going on that you feel you will regret if you don't do something about it. You're thinking back on things. This is also you feeling at a loss about something, or feeling that you may be about to be at a loss with something. This is some sort of remorse, or you thinking you are going to experience some remorse. This is you remembering things or times in the past, or you have experience with something um, that you're dealing with, that it mimics something or things that happened in the past. And so this is you trying to initiate to see what you can do to counteract that, to change it, to shift it so it doesn't happen again. You also are acknowledging a difficult change in your life, perhaps, or something's going on that you see that has the potential to become something that causes a difficult change in your life. And you're looking to address it with that Ace of Wands, because you don't want to be negatively impacted, or if you are negatively impacted, you are either way looking at what you can do to initiate, to take the lead, to see about changing it, the potential of changing it. You also have sickness and health. So with sickness and health, um, there is a focus on your health. For some of you, you're looking to improve your health, to lose weight, to change your habits, your diet. For others of you, there are some issues with your health that perhaps need to be addressed, that you have noticed and perhaps ignored or put off. And this may be the time that now's the time for you to take action to address it and take the lead on this, to see what needs to happen and what may need to change. Okay? Where you are looking to perhaps free your mind from what you may be thinking is going on with your body, or that you want to have happen with your body, that by you going to get professional help and guidance can remedy all of the thoughts you may be having about it, whether good or bad. Now, the root cause of all of this for you, Virgo, is you do have this Magician. So some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius or an Aries with this Magician energy, but you are trying to manifest something here. You're trying to initiate with your power of influence and create what you want in a situation or with a matter or with whatever it is that's your focus at this time, that you're dealing with, that you want to have. You want to be free. You don't want to be confined or bound to something. You don't want to be trapped by something. You don't perhaps want to be in your mind about something that's troubling you. You're looking to manifest something here with the Magician. And what's on your mind about that is the Two of Swords. So with this Two of Swords, I feel like this is you um, making use of wisdom. This is you tapping into your wisdom, your experience about the situation, or this is you needing to use wisdom with a choice, a decision, or with a matter that you may see as a stalemate. I do feel that you're supported, or you have someone that is working with you or is available to you with these 2 hours here, where it's like two minds is better than one on the situation for what you're dealing with. For some of you, as this pertains to you with this Two of Swords, that you're looking to use wisdom in order to proceed about a choice or decision, or the way that you look to strategize with a matter that you either are seeing yourself in a stalemate with, or that you want to avoid a stalemate or being stuck. Okay? I also feel with the Two of Swords, there's something that you see clearly, even if it's under the cloak of night, meaning things are being hidden, or you're not seeing all the details. You are able to see through the veil, so to speak, of what the underlying issues is, or what's going on behind the scenes. You have that wisdom, that understanding, that knowledge, where you sense and pick up that something isn't all it's cracked up to be. And so perhaps you're trying to make that decision or come up with the way to respond in your choice to manifest what you want in the situation instead. Now, in the recent past, you do have the World. You do have the World. So in the recent past, something came full circle, something came to a close, or something was completed. It is also possible that in the recent past, you were focused on mastery of something, focused on attaining something or having success with something that perhaps you wanted to complete or bring to a close, or that you wanted to attain in the situation. It's also possible that something meant the world to you in the recent past that was extremely important to you. Um, or it was something going on that you saw or see as impacting your world, your livelihood, perhaps, and wanting to see what you could do to change it, because the way that you see yourself is the Six of Wands. Now, this is you acknowledging something, recognizing something, or wanting to bring acknowledgement or recognition to something. This is you wanting victory or seeing yourself focusing on how to have victory with something that perhaps you saw some strife or challenges with, that you wanted to see what you could do to initiate with the Ace of Wands to change it and get some victory or recognition, acknowledgement here, or to have something looked at more closely with the Six of Wands. But this is the focus of trying to have victory with your aims. Now, at present, you do have this Eight of Swords. Okay? So, with this Eight of Swords, this is a trapped mindset with this Eight of Swords. This is feeling trapped, not able to see a way out. This here is feeling limited, restricted, and confined. This is a lot of negative thinking. But here, this bird is in seemingly a cage. And so perhaps also this is you trying to figure out what action you can take. What choices do you have to you that you can decide on to avoid being trapped by something, either in your mind or in your circumstances, and see a way out, whether to avoid it or to come out of it and keep it from happening altogether with this Eight of Swords. It's also possible that you were looking to do something to limit or restrict the situation with your communication, with the choice that you make to initiate something new and create a new circumstance to limit or restrict or confine the situation from moving forward or to having more of an impact on you in a way that you don't like or wouldn't be happy with. Now, your challenge is the Hangman. Now, with the Hangman, some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. But with this energy of the Hangman, the challenge for you here is the challenge of being stuck, the challenge of perhaps your own frustrations about the situation, the challenge of you seeing and finding the alternative to your situation, the challenge of delays, the challenge of holdups, the challenge of perhaps even your own conviction or the challenge of the convictions of another for whom it may involve, the challenge of being able to really evaluate and reevaluate the situation. There could be the challenge of tunnel vision, the challenge of whether or not you will experience punishment or futility as a result. There's the possibility of the challenge of blind allegiance, where, either you or with this situation or matter or who may else be involved is digging their heels in on a matter that is influencing or impacting you in some way. So in the future, you have this Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords can be, it's a very swift knight. This is communication. This is thought. Okay. I do encourage you to be calm, to focus on being reasonable, as you are perhaps yearning for a particular achievement here, or seeking knowledge, or wanting difference in this matter. But this Knight of Swords can talk about some drama that may ensue in the future, whether this is drama coming towards you or drama that you're bringing to a situation, or both. But with this Knight of Swords, this is you trying to cut something out, or someone's trying to cut something out with you. But you are communicating and strategizing in such a way that there is a desired result you want to reach for taking this swift action, for communicating, for planning for it. Now, the caution with this Knight of Swords is this: if this is you, Virgo, you want to make sure that you are operating from a place of calm, tact, and diplomacy. You don't want to be reckless or irresponsible and irrational and blunt, or too blunt, or ruthless. But also, you could be dealing with someone that may be coming at you that has an attitude of ruthlessness or being blunt. But nonetheless, you're looking to have something cut out or have something happen. You want a particular event for yourself here that you are trying to encourage and influence with your skills and abilities, and manipulate the situation by seeing how you can be cunning and crafty and use wisdom here, or perhaps even to see how to adapt and dominate in the situation. Now, it is also possible you could be dealing with someone that's in the magician energy, that's using deceit and trickery, and you are aware of it. And you want to make a choice, and perhaps with the support and help of someone else, to see how to navigate the matter, because it will impact you, and you may feel that there's a need for you to do something about it because you feel trapped, or that is something that will trap you in some way that you don't like. And so how you're being seen is the Queen of Swords, okay? This is you not putting up with shit, okay? But also, this can be others not putting up with shit from you. And so with this Queen of Swords, this is you being calculating. This is you trying to cut away what doesn't serve you, get to the truth. I feel like what this truth, or this cutting away the bullshit, is not something that is a straightforward aim to get to. There's a lot of it's swervy. You see, the sword is kind of swervy. It's like you have to get around to it. You have to navigate through it. It's not a straight cut for you, but nonetheless, you're trying, or you're going to do what you can to get it straight with this Queen of Swords, and get to the truth and cut out what's not serving you, or where you may feel something is not fair or being done right, or in an attempt to play you. You're not having it. And with the Queen of Swords, you've gone through a lot, Virgo, and a lot of painful shit, that you've gained a lot of experience, that you see bullshit when it's happening. And that's what I feel like is happening here for you. Is you see bullshit as it's happening, and you sizing it up, and you saying, you know what, I'm not the one. You are speaking up. It's also possible with this sword being a little curvy that your communication may need a little more clarity, It's also possible that this is something that you decide to do all of a sudden, to suddenly get a burst of inspiration to initiate, and you hadn't really planned for it. And so it's a little curvy, or a little, it's not a straight navigation for you on this, because you shooting off the cusp. You may not have been planning to speak up, or you may have been building to it and didn't think or expect that you were going to do what you're doing right now. But also, the Queen of Swords is about logic. She's detaches from her emotions, and she focuses on the logic, the truth, the information, the communication, and she's very good at her communication. She's very witty. She pick up on things quick, and she adapts quickly too. And she's not someone you can pull the wool over her eyes, male or female. Now, your hopes and fears is you do have judgment. Oh, oh, sorry, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Sorry. This looked like it was a 20, the two X's. So, nothing just happened. So by me saying judgment, you may be looking to get results. You may be looking to rejuvenate something. You may be rising to the call with something here, Virgo. Or there may be a need to rise to the call. But you do have the Nine of Pentacles is what's really here. And that's the other thing. There may be the issue of you looking at what's really here about this situation and what's not here in this situation that you're picking up on. And so with the Nine of Pentacles here, as your hopes and fears, you're hoping to gain something, to be resourceful, to remain in your comfort as a result. But you're fearing that you won't gain. You're fearing that you won't be resourceful. You're fearing that I'm also picking up for some of you, you're doing this alone. And so you're hoping that even with your voice, your one voice on this, that it allows you to gain or create what you want in a situation that may be something that not only impacts you, but many. But you're the one voice that is actually speaking up. It's like you may feel on your own, but I also feel that you have at least, again, there's two animals here. At least two animals here. There is someone supporting you, even if you're going it alone. That's what I'm hearing. You are going it alone, and you may be fearing what that means for you to do that. But even though you are going it alone, you may be the one that's the person out front and taking the step. There's someone perhaps behind the scenes that you are in contact with, that you're working together with, or that is a support or is assisting you with what it is that you are hoping to gain or fearing you won't gain with this Nine of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this is pertaining to your money, or this is having to do with your work situation, your livelihood. I keep hearing livelihood. Now, in your outcome, you do have justice. Nice. Now, for some of you, you're dealing with a Libra. But with justice here, this here is having things done fair, having the right thing happen, getting something in your favor with justice here, going after wanting balance, wanting what's fair and good and right here with justice. This is you getting a decision. Now, I must say, with justice here, for some of you, please know that whatever is going to happen, it will be fair and just. It will be right. So let's take a closer look at this Knight of Swords, because this Knight of Swords is kind of flailing, right? Can you see that? So I would like to know. Now, on that Knight of Swords, you do have the Five of Wands. So there's some sort of strife, competition, struggle, a tug, a war between yourself and someone else or others here. Okay? This also could be strife within yourself about you taking action to try to get something to be cut out or to have a desired result happen here. And it's a challenge to reach it, because it's a challenge for you within yourself, or just a challenge with who you're dealing with to make it happen, to try to make it happen. So there may be disagreements. There may be something you disagree here or someone disagrees with you on, but certainly there's something you're not feeling in this situation. And so you're looking to see how to change it, what action you can take to change it. And, if this is involving another or others, you are, being argued with or resisted here, or there's some struggle, but it's the Five of Wands, so I don't feel it's a necessarily a huge brawl, so to speak, but definitely there's some challenges with this. And on that Eight of Swords, you do have the Seven of Wands. So this is you standing your ground at a challenging time. You're challenging something, perhaps. You're challenging something that you want to protect, or that you want to avoid becoming trapped by and limited by as a result. And so you're taking a stand where you have the upper hand here, because you see this animal here is up on higher ground, but it takes taking a stand to challenge it. And what is this, a buzzard? Buzzards don't mean well, do they? You dealing with a buzzard? Could well be, huh? And so on that hangman, let's look at that, right? On that hangman, you do have the Tower. So this is something that you may be trying to reset, or you're looking to the alternative too, because if it happens, it may be something that be this very devastating, uncomfortable, that can cause adversity, can cause shakeups, can rock your foundation. And you are looking to perhaps see how to suspend it, how to stop it, how to break free from it. You may be the person that's bringing in that shakeup, causing devastation. But if you are, it's because you feel like what's happening is or will cause some sort of a devastation to you. Now, on this Magician, you have the Star. So there's something you're looking to heal, that you're hoping to get everything you need, that you want wish fulfillment here in this matter. For some of you, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But I feel that you are supported by the divine, that this prompting in you to rise up, to do something, you're being supported, you're being protected, you're being guided. It is also possible that you want to receive some sort of compassion, empathy in this matter for how it will affect. And on Justice here, you do have the Two of Pentacles. So this will be balanced. The right thing will happen here, whatever that is going to be. It will be just and fair and good. So let's take a look at what's going on for your guidance, Virgo. This is nice. Very nice. Very nice. What is the guidance? This may be something that you feel like, if it happens or what you see happening is making you sick. And it's going to affect your livelihood, maybe even your health. And you like, oh no, I'm not the one. I got to get this cut out. I got to confront it. I got to face it. I got to call bullshit on this. Spirit, what is the guidance? Because you've seen this kind of thing before. You've seen this kind of thing before. And, perhaps not doing something before or how things went before, you experienced regret. Where now you've learned and you know that this is something that is very similar. It's causing you to recall a similar experience, that you're looking to do something different. And that is, you are looking to utilize your experience and take a stand or act in this matter and come up with decisive choices to encourage and impact the situation, to influence it in such a way that it allows healing and you getting everything that you need here. And maybe not just for you, but for a majority, this could be. For some of you, I do feel this is very much to do with work. Spirit, what is the guidance for Virgos? December 16th to December 31st, 2019. What is the guidance here for the Virgos? December 16th to December 31st, 2019. Can we please have some guidance for Virgos? December 16th to December 31st, 2019. What is the guidance, please, for my Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. December 16th to December 31st, 2019. Can we have guidance? What is the guidance, dear Spirit, for Virgos? Can we have guidance for the Virgos? You don't need guidance, Virgo. You already know what this is. What is the guidance, please, for the Virgos? What is the guidance, please, for Virgos? Spirit, can we have guidance for Virgo? Thank you. Ooh. Not one, not two, but 3 cards have fallen out. Okay, let's take a look, Virgo. Your first card is direction, navigation, guidance, and signs. It's a 42 breaking down to a 6. So remember, I said you're being divinely guided, okay, in this direction. Or you know that there's a direction you need to take. Or you see that something is going in a particular direction that you're not cool with. And so with the 42 breaking down to a 6, this is something that is affecting your comfort and harmony. This is something that you want to bring peace to. This is something that you want to see growth around, that you're reassessing. This is something that you want to overcome obstacles that may be around it. This is something, like I said, you may want compassion with. This is something you want assurance with, but you definitely want success. So this is you trying to take something in a different direction, or you're recognizing the direction something is going in that may be under the guise of some sort of a mask that you can see. I also feel with the mask here that this is somehow you being like a superhero. Take what resonates. You also have alliance. This is a 4. Connections, unity, creative solutions. Now remember, this is about you being clever. And with alliance here, this is you, like I was picking up, having at least someone in your corner that is assisting you, that you are collaborating with, that believes in the same thing that you're believing in. But also with alliance, you may be concerned about some sort of contract agreement or partnership that is looking to ensue that will impact you. And you may feel that there's a fox in this situation where somebody's being real slick and sly here, and you realizing that there may be a need for you to be a little more clever about, or be clever in the situation and see how you can navigate this thing, because there's something that's going on with this alliance that you don't agree with, or that you see will negatively impact you and won't make you happy. And you want this alliance to benefit you and not just who is coming into it or trying to bring it in with you or others. Okay? And with it being a 4, you're focused on your stability, and you're focusing on perhaps whatever the details are around this, restructuring it. This is you trying to contain the situation from something happening that you don't want to see happen here. You trying to uplift the situation. You're trying to have security here. This may be something that you don't want to conform to. And so it may be something where you're looking to lay a new foundation and you're not playing around with this. You know, this here is something that you perhaps want to hold on to, that you want to feel a sense of security with. And so you are focused on what direction this particular alliance or coming together in an agreement or a contract or union is trying to go in, and you're recognizing that there's some things about this that's not right or that needs to change or you want to put a stop to from happening. Now, you also have celebrate mystery, trust the journey, unexpected secrets. That's a 12 breaking down to a 3. Now, with it being a 12, that is talking about the hangman, where you are trying to find a wisdom in something that you feel is a mystery here, that you might, you looking in the forest amongst the trees, right? Trying to see the forest through the trees. But there's some, I just feel like you're calling bullshit on something and you're trying to uncover the mystery, or you have uncovered the mystery. And with it being a 12 breaking down to a 3, this is something to do with community, a group of people, something where you wanted to connect properly, something where you are using your creativity to try to encourage the possibilities for something better to happen, or something that is at its threshold and you're trying to nurture it now so that you can see a way to create the changes and shift it, and hopefully even take a risk and hopefully see something good happen here, or improved or better. But celebrate the mystery to say, whatever you are doing or feel you have to do, that is your part in this, celebrate the mystery. Don't feel that you've fallen short. um, don't feel that you didn't do all you could. Just do the best that you can, and just celebrate the mystery that you are in a collaborative cooperation, co-creation between yourself and the universe. So you are not doomed. You are not alone. Um, the universe is supporting you. So celebrate the mystery, even though you're not sure how things are playing out or where things are going. Despite your efforts, celebrate the mystery and see how things connect. I hope these messages help. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.